Hey guys, welcome back to Glamfind, and today I'm actually here to review two fragrances, both from the house of City Rhythm, which is a smaller, kind of newer indie house with very high concentration offerings. And the two that I'm going to review today are City Rhythm Manhattan Nights and Miami Tropical Seduction. So I found out about this house through Facebook. It was in a couple of the frag groups, and someone that I had actually sold a bottle to was kind of talking about both of these fragrances, and I reached out to him and asked him what he thought, and he said, yeah, they're really good. I would honestly encourage you to buy them, so I did. So the one that I was more interested in is the one I'm going to talk about first, and it's City Rhythm Manhattan. So I love the color of the juice. I honestly really like the bottles. They have a magnetic cap, which to me is a pretty good touch. And they come in these little cylinders right here that actually are autographed by Niles, who is the creator of this house. The fragrance sits right in there, kind of just like that. All right, you guys know how it goes. So I ordered these. They come with cards that have the notes and everything on them. I don't have them with me right now, but if I can, I'm gonna pop the note card right here. The notes that I'm gonna get out of Manhattan are gonna be tea, tobacco leaf, and spices over some woods, with some sweetness, the sweetness coming from the vanilla. But for me, this is kind of like a nice woody, spicy fragrance that really highlights that tea note. And it has that nice tobacco leaf note, and I really like both of those notes a lot. I'm obviously pretty obsessed with the tea note. That's actually why I really wanted to pick this one up, and I figured, you know, Manhattan kind of has that darker theme. It is about to be fall. I think it's officially potentially fall right now, and I thought it'd be really good. I really like spicy tea tobacco leaf fragrances, guys. This is so good to me. Yeah, so I got this one in. I mean, you can probably tell I do really like it. So that's what it smells like to me. The notes are going to be bergamot, cinnamon, five leaf, tea, incense, labdanum, tobacco leaf, vanilla, vetiver, and cedar. I told you the ones that I think are most prominent. I think this blends the tea with the tobacco leaf and the spices really well, with that hint of vanilla that makes it nice and sweet. That's what I get the most of here, and I really enjoy it. Performance-wise, these are both 50% oil concentration, so it's really good performance. I wouldn't overspray it. I would say if you're an oversprayer, 5 to 6. Again, really high oil concentration. And for the first, so basically right when I spray this on, it doesn't project super heavily, but what I notice is within 10-ish minutes, 10-15 minutes, I'm noticing it more and more, so it's kind of developing. And longevity on skin, pretty much the entire day, and on clothes until you wash it off. That I can attest to, because I've worn both of these multiple times, and yeah, you have to wash them off of clothing. I actually, after the first time, I actually went and I just started spraying skin. Because there's no need to have your clothing smell like any fragrance forever. But I've worn this one and I've gotten really good performance in terms of all three, longevity, sillage, and projection. So that's both of these. I would say potentially Miami Tropical Seduction projects a little heavier, but in the other departments, they're both the same. So performance-wise, I'm not even going to talk about performance on Miami Tropical Seduction, because they're both really high performers. Again, 50% oil concentration, that's kind of a given. Who can wear this one? I say that this is ageless, genderless, and I think that's what it's marketed towards anyways, so they're both unisex. If you like the notes that I talked about, I would say this is definitely going to be up your alley. If you don't like anything sweet, this may not work for you, because the vanilla does sweeten this. I don't feel like it's overly sweet, but if you're not into stuff that's sweet, then that's the only thing that I can see it not working for you on. But in terms of like the spiciness and the scent profile, this is something that I can't really see a lot of people disliking. Where you could wear this, I've worn it kind of everywhere. So I've worn it to work. I wear everything to work. You guys already know that about me. And I think that this one is very easily dressed up, but you could also wear it casually out on a night out with friends. I think to me this leans more towards evenings. And in terms of seasons, I'd say fall and winter. However, if you're gonna wear it in the evening, I honestly think you could wear it year round. Where I live, we have pretty breezy summer evenings, so I can get away with it. If you live somewhere super humid, maybe save it for fall and winter. However, if you live somewhere like where I live, which is the California Bay Area, year round in the evening, you're gonna do just fine. And you could dress it up. I wouldn't dress it down too much, but you honestly could, because it's got some notes that run a little bit more casual. But I would say if you're gonna go casual with it, just go like upscale casual, which is my level of casual anyways. No raggedy t-shirts, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say with that. Compliments, this one is a compliment puller. It performs really well, so anything that projects tends to get good compliments, and these notes are really agreeable, and once you add vanilla to stuff, it just pulls the compliments. I will say this though, and I'll skip the compliment section on Miami Tropical Seduction since I'm doing this. Miami Tropical Seduction, out of the two, gets more compliments, which is kind of funny because this is the one that I was really interested in for myself, but this one really gets compliments. So let's go into Miami Tropical Seduction. So the notes on this one are gonna have saffron, coconut, rum, lime, and then you've got jasmine, ylang ylang, osmanthus, ambergris, and cedar oil. But what I smell the most is coconut, rum, spiciness from the saffron, and I would say the lime. But the lime isn't sharp, which for me I liked. This does get some comparisons in the opening, I think only. I mean, and I understand it in the opening, to Virgin Island water, which I actually sold my bottle of because the lime was too sharp. And I don't really like that in a fragrance. And on top of that, I just couldn't pull a compliment to save my life. In fact, I was once asked not to wear it when I was going out with some friends, and I was trying to pick a fragrance, and someone said, not that one, please. And yeah, so this has the opposite reaction of that. So what you're gonna get is kind of like just a tropical, creamy, spicy fragrance. And obviously the spice comes from that saffron. It comes off, I would say, sweeter in the opening than it does in the dry down. So when this one dries down, it pretty much just smells like a tropical drink. It's got it's got the perfect amount of creaminess for me, and it's got a nice balanced amount of sweetness. And it's got a little bit of spice that comes into it that actually adds character. I was actually told that it reminded someone of just being on vacation, and it kind of took them back to a vacation that they had just come back from, which I thought was awesome because that's literally what this is supposed to do. This line of fragrances, he tries to do a city and what that city would kind of make you feel, and he bottles it up into something you can wear just to kind of take you back to when you were there, which I think is really cool. When a fragrance tells a story, like, that's kind of my thing. So I think this does, I would say, exactly what it sets out to do. In terms of performance, I already kind of talked about that. Who can wear it? Again, this is everyone. Just keep in mind that this one is sweet. In the opening, it's definitely sweeter than the dry down. The dry down, it gets a little bit creamier. But if you don't like things that are sweet, this is not going to work for you. But I would say very unisex, and I don't feel like there's an age range that's not gonna like it. If you want something very mature, probably not gonna work because, again, it does have that sweetness in there. But other than that, I like this one a lot for everyone. Where you can wear it, this one is more of a daytime fragrance to me. However, summer nights, if you're going clubbing, because it's such a strong projector and it's gonna be a little bit different, definitely this one. Or even just summer nights hanging out with your friends. And it's going to lean spring, summer season, but because it's such a good performer, I think you could wear it year round. I don't know if you guys have these days, but sometimes when it is like winter and I'm kind of over my winter fragrances, I will want to reach for something that is more appropriate for summer, but performs well enough for winter, and that's when this comes into play. I think summer days, nights, that's where this is really gonna rock. And again, if you're going out and it's kind of summertime, yeah, this is totally gonna rock it. I'd actually use this as a club banger year round if I'm gonna be completely honest, because this is definitely gonna get you attention, which kind of gets me into compliments. This one has been just a compliment monster since I got it. Nobody dislikes it, and I get it. It smells really good. It's sweet. It's got the creaminess from the coconut. I really like how the coconut is used in this fragrance, and I like that the lime isn't sharp. It just kind of works. The DNA on this just kind of works. And I kind of covered everything. However, I do want to mention that there is a discount code for my subscribers, which I'm going to pop up right here. It's just Glamfind. So again, it'll be up here, and I'll link it down in the description down below. I'm sure that a bunch of you that have been watching this video have tried this fragrance or either one of these fragrances. Comment down below. You guys already know the drill. Everyone reads the comments. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it, hit that notification bell, and be subscribed to this channel. Also, hit me up on Instagram if you have any questions about anything. If you've already messaged me before, you guys already know I answer. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!